What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you stopping by for the first time, do me a real quick favor. See that red subscribe button down below? Go ahead and push that and show your support for the channel. Those of you stopping by that have been here before, welcome back to TLTG Reviews, my friends. I'm glad you came see me. So, let's have this disclaimer first and foremost. I get it. I'm wearing Ravens gear. I've been a Ravens fan since the 90s when they became an expansion team. I've always liked the Ravens. They're my AFC team. Yes, I am a diehard Saints fan. End all be all, I'm a Saints fan. So I felt like I knew I was going to have to say this at the beginning of the video so the comments don't blow up too much, but I am indeed a Ravens fan. Have been for over 20 years, you know. So moving on. So today I figured what we could do is I have several Aventus clones, and I know this is not really a subject that I've touched on a whole lot on this channel, so I thought we could actually give Aventus a spray, judge them all on the opening, let a little time pass, judge them on dry down, and let's go ahead and rank them based off what I have in my collection, what's closest to Aventus, and rank them among that, so on and so forth. So first and foremost, obviously, we're going to need the baseline. So Creed Aventus, I do have that right here. And then we have from Alt Fragrances, Executive, number 26. We have from SCENTual Obsessions, Double Aventus. We have English Laundry London. For this, I just grabbed the Eau de Toilette because it was loose. Armoff, Club de Nuit Intense Man. I have a decant of Mont Blanc Explorer. And then Cremo Bergamot and Musk. So, first things first, let's go ahead and get the so-called King sprayed first for our baseline. Let me give it one more. Whew, I smell it in the air. It's such a beautiful scent. It really is. It's real heavy out there in the air. Pineapple right off the top. Black currant. I used to say currant. I've heard several people recently say currant, so I'm not sure which one it is. A little birch sitting in the background. All right, so first and foremost, we're going to go with English Laundry, known for being like a fruity, non-smoky version of Aventus. Put that back here. Difference here is you have a blackberry note with English Laundry London versus the black currant or black currant, however you like to say it. Very, very fruity. Very, very similar. And then Club de Nuit Intense Man, which I still argue stands on its own. It's kind of a standalone fragrance. Everybody wants to say it's an Aventus clone, and I get that that's what they're going for, but I think it's different enough to stand on its own. There's that sharp lemon. And Club de Nuit Intense Man and Mont Blanc Explorer are the main reasons why I want to judge this based off of opening and dry down. Because if you just go off of opening, those two are going to fail miserably. And it's not even going to come close to a comparison. It's just the God's honest truth. Whole lot of bergamot and a whole lot of musk. As advertised. So I want to give them all a fair shake. Trying to keep the olfactory system going. And we're just going to spray and go. And we'll adjust a ranking for the opening afterwards. Yeah, that's pretty dang close. Alt Executive. Telling you guys, Alt Executive, it's impressive. Really is. And then Mont Blanc Explorer, finally. I'll give it a second. Get them kind of arranged a little bit, and we'll discuss. So I can tell you right now, guys, based on the opening, here's Aventus right here. SCENTual Obsessions Double Aventus comes pretty close. I have Alt Executive right here. I'm going to say Alt Executive next in the opening. Then English Laundry London. Club de Nuit Intense Man. Cremo Bergamot and Musk is actually going to beat out Mont Blanc Explorer in the opening. So in the opening alone, first round, we're looking at SCENTual. I'll put the graphic up on the screen for you to see. SCENTual Obsessions Double Aventus is going to be number 1. Alt Executive number 26 is going to be number 2. Followed by English Laundry London, Club de Nuit Intense Man, Cremo Bergamot and Musk, and Mont Blanc Explorer. So I'll be back in just a little bit. You'll see a time lapse. It'll just cut. It's no time for you, but I'm going to wait about 20 minutes, let them dry down, because they do dry down a lot faster on the test strips. We'll compare the dry downs, and we'll give it an overall ranking between opening and dry down. Which one is closest? Which one should you have your eye on if you're truly looking for a close to Aventus fragrance? Because obviously I don't have Homme, L'Aventure, I don't have Insurrection Pure 2, I don't have every Creed Aventus clone. This is just based off of what I have. So I'll be back shortly, guys. All right, welcome back, guys. So while I was waiting, I decided the easiest way to do this is we're going to actually give a score for the opening, a score for the dry down, and an overall score is how we'll end up with our ranking. And since there's six clones, we're gonna go 6 being the closest down to 1 being the furthest away. So whoever ends up with the most points in the overall, that's how we'll rank. So if something gets 6 and 6 or 5 and 5, it'll be 12 and 10. Follow me? 6 and a 4, it'll be a 10. So that'll be the ranking system. So let's jump right into this. I do have Aventus's dry down right here, which has gotten much more black currant or currant and a lot more birch. A whole lot more birch. And the musk is creeping in. Still very fruity though. It's just a beautiful scent. English Laundry, London. Okay. So I'm going to just hold Aventus right here to compare. SCENTual Obsessions Double Aventus. Cremo Bergamot and Musk. It gets a little closer in the dry down. Alt Executive. Mont Blanc Explorer. Club de Nuit Intense Man. Interesting. Okay, so here we go. So on the dry downs, I'm actually, SCENTual Obsessions, he did very well. So dry down, that's the closest. Second in the dry down is Mont Blanc Explorer. It really changes the game once you get past that opening. That's exactly why I wanted to do the opening and the dry down, because it gives that one a fair shake, because the opening is nowhere near. Same thing with Club de Nuit Intense Man, because the dry down, it really comes out that they're going for Aventus. Then Alt Executive, the opening's closer than the dry down. English Laundry loses the smoke side of it, but still maintains the fruit and musk. And then Cremo, Bergamot, and Musk takes the tail end on the dry down comparatively to the other one. So I'll be right back. I'll tabulate all the results and we'll go over the overall rankings and just tell you my opinions and my thoughts with my nose on what's closest to Aventus out of these 6. So we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, welcome back. So it was a crunch in the middle of the pack for sure. It was very, very close for a lot of these. I have Aventus right here. So here's our overall score. So SCENTual Obsessions Double Aventus was the closest in the opening and the dry down. Then, so they take the #1 spot. #2 spot's going to be Alt Fragrances, which was second closest in the opening and third in the dry down. So I'll put the overall right here on the screen. Coming in top at #3 was Club de Nuit Intense Man, because the dry down really saves it, because the opening is just strong lemon. Everybody talks about the Lemon Pledge opening. Now this is the batch I have, which is a beginning of 2018 batch. I haven't smelled the newer batches. I've heard they're much more fruity. And then we actually have a tie at 4 based off the scoring system for Mont Blanc Explorer and English Laundry London. And then taking up #6 spot is Cremo, Bergamot, and Musk, where it can give off that Aventus vibe. It's the least likely of the group to get close to Aventus. Really and truly, you can tell that's kind of what they were going for, but it's really a different fragrance in itself. Overall, great fragrances on their own. Not a big fan of Mont Blanc's opening by any means, but the dry down, it becomes something very nice if you can get past it. Same thing with Club de Nuit Intense Man. You get past the dry down and you're all over it. So I will say, as far as true to life clone houses, you know, obviously Armaf's a clone house too, so go figure, they still took the top 3. But Alt Fragrances and SCENTual Obsessions, they hit the nail on the head. They are the closest of what I have, for sure. I'll actually link them down in the description below if you want to go check them out. Maybe get your hands on some of them. I'm not paid anyway. It's not an affiliate link or anything. I don't stand to gain anything. If you want to check them out, it's just my opinions. This was my rankings. So I do appreciate you guys for stopping in and checking it out. I thought we could do something a little bit different today. I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you did, let me know in the comments. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Let me know, do you want to see more videos like this where we compare more DNAs? I could do Baccarat Rouge 540 next if you want. I have several of those. I don't have the real one though. I'd have to get my hands on a decan or something. So because I got to have the legit, the originator that they're trying to copy first and foremost. But I do have several others. We can do Invictus Aqua. We can do regular Invictus. There's so many that could be done. So until next time, guys, I will say, if you get your hands on some of these, be honest with you, especially SCENTual Obsessions Double Aventus, you give it a spray now, you will be surprised how close it is to Aventus, and you just might thank me later. Have a great day, guys.